How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video for you guys. And we'll be doing, or at least talking about the next episode of Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. And this one's actually, to an extent, kind of gets interesting. Though, if this was a movie, and I know I keep saying that in the last couple of episodes, but if this was a movie, this is around the same time, like combining the episodes, this would probably be around the same time where they realize that, things aren't the way it's supposed to be. But anyways, and by the way, I think I did get it right. It was Shen Mei for the female character. But anyways, so going forward, we kind of have Claire Redfield continuing her investigation, coming across one of the members, or lodging for one of the members of Mad Dogs, who committed suicide and ate buckshot. I'm like dead serious. Like when they see Claire Redfield kind of sneaking into the property, we see the dude in like a lounge chair with basically a good portion of his head blown to bits, just sitting there. But anyway, as we continue the episode, we have Shen Mei going into like this large mansion or property, with Leon following right after her. And what we find out is apparently Shen Mei is connected to the people that are or own the mansion. But not only that, apparently they have somebody in intensive care. Leon barges in the room, demanding, what's going on. And it turns out that her little brother, Jun Se, was during Panistan when the outbreak occurred. And at this point, Shen Mei wants to uncover the truth, especially for one of the generals who is now a official that works right under the president, and wants to uncover his dirty dealings, as well as him working with a pharmaceutical company. Sorry for messing up that word. And basically his dirty dealings with creating bioweapons. So at this point, Shen Mei wants to uncover the truth and show the world that the general guy is a piece of shit. Whereas at this point, person like Jason, who, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was dead, but turns out he's not because he's infected, may be still alive and might have some ulterior motives to just unraveling the truth and sharing it to the world. And we get to see, I guess, a little bit more of what's going on, especially with this particular virus, and at first I thought that with these particular zombies that they were dead, or if anything they were undead, kind of like the T virus. But it turns out they may not be, because for one, Jun Se, who is infected, and we see this a couple times, especially with Shen Mei, like in the military base where Mad Dogs were rescued. There's a body bag, and she opens it up, and it's her little brother. But another moment is when they reveal what's happening to Jun Se, and the grandfather of Shen Mei talks about how he's been spending all of his money to try to uncover what's been going on with Jun Se. And we see, like, when you see Jun Se, half of his face is gunked up with some kind of organic material, and you see what looks like different nodes put into his head probably to, to keep track of his vitals. And it clearly has a heartbeat, and clearly he has vitals, because you hear the heartbeat monitor going off when they're talking. But in the end, it's like, so it's not like the T virus where they die and then come back to life. Clearly there's something else going on. And clearly whatever this is, or whatever's happening to Junsei, I should say, it's something different, and something probably much more terrifying. Especially since at this point you have more so Shenmei and her grandfather, who have tried their best to try to figure out what's been going on with him and try to reverse it, and trying to remove as much of the gunk off of him as possible. So, but as they're continuing their conversation, they revealed that apparently every bioweapon had a chip inside of it to kind of keep track of its vitals. And apparently Junsei had one too, which was odd. So they pulled the chip, and the building that they're in begins to collapse. And it turns out that it might have been Jason that did that. And again, I thought he was dead, and it was weird that they were talking about him still being alive. But even afterwards, it kind of dawned on me, oh wait, that's right. He could be still alive, considering that he's been infected. So now it's time to figure out, at this point, their next plan of action is to figure out what Jason might be doing next. Where will he go? And the episode, and following that, the episode ends with one last bit where they're in the warehouse. The president, his two officials are going back and forth about the president's next move, which may or may not cause the U.S. to go to war with China in this universe. And while the corrupt official is leaving, Claire Redfield tries to question him about certain details, including a letter that she found in the dead guy's cabin. And later, for the last part of the episode, they invade her hotel room and capture her. So clearly there's something going on, especially now that Claire has been captured by these corrupt assholes. So I gotta say, right now I am liking the show, but gosh, it would be better if this was just a movie. It really would. But anyway, that's just me. With that, I think I don't think I have anything else to say, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and peace.